Hey everybody, Cinephile Mike is here, and it is day 89 of Award Season Review Season 3. 97 reviews coming at you 97 days, covering many of the films up for awards recognition this season. Now, some of the films I'm talking about may still be in theaters, be awaiting their release, be awaiting their re-release, or maybe they've had their run already. So all the information I provide to you, nominations, predictions, wins, box office critical response, always that information is current within 7 days of recording and posting, all subject to change. Also, remember, these reviews are always going to be spoiler-free, and you can find these and lots of great additional information on my website, cinephilemike.com. All right, so today we are starting to wrap up our 13th theme week, which is Shorts Week. And we're at that penultimate day of the week, so today we are looking at the Oscar-nominated live-action shorts. Now, as I've discussed, but maybe today's the first day or this is the first one of this series you're seeing, we usually don't get box office or critical response on shorts, so I usually bypass that information, but I do give each film its rating. Also, if you would like to see these, a general blanket statement, they are all playing collectively together as a short showcase through Shorts HD, so you can check your local theater listings to see if it's playing near you. Otherwise, if the short is playing somewhere else online or available, I will let you know when I get to each one. All right. So as we do these, we like to go alphabetically. First up, we have Sam and David Cutler-Kreutz's Lien. Now, in addition to this nod, it was nominated for Best Narrative Short at the Austin Film Festival. So, in a rush, we meet couple Sofia Gomez, played by Victoria Rodermanis, Oscar Gomez, played by William Martinez, and their daughter Nina, played by Coraline Rivera. So they are rushing for Oscar's appointment at the immigration office to get his citizenship papers. Once arrived, and it is a whirlwind. But we see that Oscar's interview is going well with his daughter by his side while Sophia is waiting in the lobby. Now, as she waits, immigrations and customs officers show up and begin taking people from the office as they are waiting for their appointments in a process to pick up illegal immigrants. Fearful while the application is in but not approved, Oscar can be taken, and we are all of a sudden in a very tense situation waiting to see how this plays out. As Sophia tries to find out what is going on, she's constantly calling Oscar, but he's not answering the phone. Oscar is in a race of his own. This tense 15-minute short is unfortunately too timely and very uncomfortable to watch, yet the brothers Cutler-Kreutz craft this important need-to-be-seen story. Rapid editing and sweeping cinematography ratchet up the suspense. You'll definitely be shifting uncomfortably in your seat as you see that not all people are who they appear to be. There's some disturbing postscripts in this film, which you'll see. Lien is a 5-star film, and if you can't catch this one in the showcase, this one is currently streaming on Vimeo. Okay, next up, we have Adam J. Graves' Anuja. Now, in addition to the Oscar nod, this film has won all 5 other awards it was nominated for, including the Grand Prize Best Film Award at the New York Shorts International Film Festival. Anuja, played by Sajda Pathan, is a gifted young woman with an affinity for mathematics at the age of 9. Now, she's illegally working in a sewing factory with her sister Palak, played by Ananya Shanbag, sleeping in their ramshackle house. They have no parents with them that we can see, until hope arrives in the form of Mr. Mishra, played by Gulshan Waliha. He comes and wants Anuja to take an entrance exam and possibly get her a scholarship to attend a prestigious boarding school in India. This, however, comes with a challenge. The boss doesn't want to lose Anuja because he sees a benefit to these math skills and he offers her a better job, but says if she doesn't take it and chooses to go to school, neither her nor her sister will have jobs anymore. But on the other hand, there is a better life out there for her if she goes to school. But if she does that, what will happen to her sister? They'd be separated. Now, Palak wants what's best for her sister, and they go so far as to raise the funds needed for Anuja to take that entrance exam. However, when that big day comes, what decision will Anuja make? I have to say, Pathan in the role of Anuja is a delight, and she carries this 20 or so minute film quite well for someone her age. An enticing film. It shows, that variant of the American dream. I'll be in India, that dream for something more. Anuja is a solid, feel-good 4-star film. If you can't catch it, this one is streaming on Netflix. Okay. Then we have Victoria Warmerdam's I'm Not a Robot. Now, in addition to the Oscar nod, this film has won 68 of its so far 96 nods in varied categories for Best Short, Director, Script, Actor, Actress, you name it, it's probably won it. Laura, played by Ella Perrin, works in a studio and while working gets timed out of her computer. She needs to update the software, but while taking the CAPTCHA verification, this being and I learned this with this short, completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart, she fails it several times. And upon contacting customer service, they ask her if she thinks she's a robot and explain that she would not be the first to discover via the CAPTCHA failure. Frustrated, she hangs up, tries again, gets locked out, and has to take a questionnaire to verify if she is in fact a robot. And the response is quite frustrating. Calling her boyfriend Daniel, played by Henry Van Loon, to discover what's going on, he's a little passive, and before Lara knows it, he shows up at her work with a colleague named Pam, played by Thelka Rutan, in tow, and things will never be the same for Lara again. This is a comedic film with strong performances on all sides, and yet it's disturbing in how it tackles a possible future. Warmerdam infuses moments of levity so when other moments land, and oh boy, do they. Look, this is an interesting, timely film. I'm Not a Robot is a well made 5-star film. Now, if you can't catch the showcase for this one, you do have the option to watch it online. It is on YouTube on the New Yorker Magazine channel. Okay, starting to wrap it up, we have Cindy Lee's The Last Ranger. Written by David S. Lee, Darwin Shaw, and Will Hawks. In addition to the Oscar nod, the film has been nominated and won various Best Narrative and Short awards at festivals across the world. Set during COVID times, the residents of the African village are not able to really turn profits, so they have to explore various options. Young Letha, played by Leobona Rokosa, sells her father's wooden carvings of animals in an attempt to raise money. One day while out, she meets up with Kuzi, played by Avumil Kwonko, a ranger who protects the wildlife at the Makala Game Reserve. One of the main animals they protect are the rhinos. With her partner Rob, played by co-writer Lee, her and Kuzi, roam, protect the animals, and make sure they are safe from poachers, especially those rhinos, because a lot of people and poachers believe those rhino horns are very valuable. Now, on this day, when Letha goes for a ride to the preserve with Kuzi, while there, they, probably guess this one, come up against a group of poachers who are hunting Tandy, one of the older rhinos. A standoff will occur to which, due to various factors, will have life-changing effects for young Letha, as she is really forced to grow up quite fast. Beautifully shot and yet intense film, we are reminded why it is so important to take care of our wildlife. This second entry in the When the World Stopped anthology's message is a powerful one. The Last Ranger is a 4-star film, and unfortunately, the only way to watch this one right now is with the Shorts HD showcase. So if you can't get to see that, there's no streaming information yet, but you can be on the lookout for it. All right, finally, we have Nebojša Slijepčević's The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Now, in addition to the nod, the film has been nominated for or won various festival awards, including the Palme d'Or for Best Short Film at Cannes, and is currently nominated for Best Short at the César Awards. Set during the 1993 Bosnian War between Bosnia and Herzegovina, the film takes place on a passenger train. Now, of the 6 passengers in one car, we have Dragan, played by Goran Bogdan, who's traveling with his 2 daughters and father. The 5th passenger is Milan, played by Silvio Mumules, and the 6th is a man named Tomo, played by Dragan Mikanovic. Now, in one of the, at the time, sadly common train cleansings that occurred when people were pulled off trains for not sharing the religious beliefs of others, this train is stopped for a spot check and everyone needs to produce their papers. Milan, not having his papers with him, is very nervous, but the others in that car try to assuage his fears. The guards come in, and when Milan cannot produce the documents, after they have all heard so many other people screaming and not sure why they're getting pulled off the train and forced into a truck, the tensions are high until, well, I don't really want to say what happens next because it could spoil, but I'm just going to say this one is based, I believe on a true story based on true events. This is a brief 13-minute film. where Slijepčević crafts tense story of discomfort when we see honest people trying to do what is right in the face of danger. Look, this film makes its point known. You will be left in shock when the credits roll, even though this is based on history that a lot of people may know. This one, I'm going to end it with a powerful 5-star film. That also is part of the Shorts HD showcase. There's no streaming information for this one available at this time. All right. So there you have it. This was a powerful collection of 5 films. I'm still processing who I think is going to take this. This is a tough competition, this category this year. Again, each film had their own individual ratings, but overall, I would say I don't normally rate the whole collection, but this is really a 4-star collection of films. Some incredible and some really, really good. So try to get to see those if you can. We are now 80. Again, I can't believe we're 89 reviews down. We have 8 left to go. Tomorrow, we're going to wrap up the shorts. We're going to look at the animated shorts. As always, if you like what you heard here, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, spread the word, enjoy all the cinematic goodness. You can follow me, Cinephile Mike, on all social media platforms and on Letterboxd, and find lots of great additional content on my website, cinephilemike.com. Tips on how to watch all the films, my prediction videos for the Oscars, and so much more fun. You just got to go check it out. All right, see everyone tomorrow as we wrap up the shorts. But until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.